What's going on, everybody? I'm your boy, Stu Vision, in the building, here with another episode of the Stonebird Podcast, the Watch Along Edition 2024-2025 preseason week 2, Eagles, New England Patriots. And I agree, all work. I don't like the way they changed the damn kickoff neither. Seems a little, but at the same time, if we get ball further, Covey with a little bit of space can do something. So if you give him a little bit of space, he might be able to work with that. I just don't like the fact that the kicker is so far back and everybody else is so close to the return man. That's the part I don't like. Now I move all the men back, say about 10 yards. You know what I mean? So that way it ain't so many people. You know what I'm saying? They not that close. Give him a little bit more space to move once he catch the ball. I feel as though they should give him a little bit more space, but I don't think they're going to do that. Or maybe they might make an adjustment after they see how it go this season. But I like to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure if y'all on the X side or on the Facebook side, make sure y'all hop on over to the YouTube side. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Tell your friends to come on in. Eagles fans, remember Eagles fans, Cowboys fans. I know some of y'all gonna be haters. Commanders fans, Giants fans. I don't care who you're a fan of. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Let's hang out. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some things. Let's talk some ball together. You know what I'm saying? So we can have a little camaraderie with each other. And I'm gonna even make it a little real easy. This is how we'll do that. If you're on the YouTube side, come on over. Hit the link. It's down in the comment section. Join the live stream with me. Hop on in, y'all. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation and let's talk about this game. Now, right now, Eagles defense, I'm really focused on the secondary and the linebackers. That's what I'm looking at. All work, man. You know me, bro. I'm just taking it day by day, trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? It was hell not having no football to watch, but I made do. I had some basketball. I did some baseball too. But yeah, ain't nothing like watching Eagles football, baby. You know what I'm saying? So 1st and 10. Let's see what you're going to hand off to the right side. Oh, he ain't go nowhere. Gain of about a yard on the right side. I want to see what our defensive scheme up front looks like. I want to see how our linebackers play, especially the young. I really want to see if Nakobe Dean can put some good tape out there. What Trotter Jr. is going to do. And I want to see what the rookie look like. I want to see what Q look like. Oh, is Q on the outside? Yeah. Okay. Linebacker missed an assignment on that one. All work. Hop up in here with me, bro. Like, okay, yeah, somebody missed an assignment. There's no way Austin Hooper should have been running wide open like that at all. 5-man front. All right, so I see Devin White and Van Summer, and those are the linebackers on the field right now. I don't think I like that combination. I don't think Van Summer and, well, you know what? Give him a shot. Let's see what he can do. It's preseason. Let's see if he can make a play or two. Oh, wow. The McCourty brothers are both broadcasting together. Jason and Devin. Both of them ugly as hell. Black is midnight. It was so dark, midnight changed colors. They won't. Let's see. What we going? Mondre. Yeah, that's a physical downhill guy. You got to stop him before he get going. Okay, there you go. A Jomo. You can't get moved out the hole like that. A Jomo just getting moved to the side. Like, ooh, they just folding you, bro. A 95, you can't keep getting folded up like that. You keep getting folded up like that. You can fold it up like a cheap tent in a hurricane, bro. You better learn how to drop anchor, homie. Okay, you got to double off the gate. Who was Booker? What is this? Oh my lord. We was just throwing anybody on the field, huh? Good sticky coverage. Oh wow, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Hey. Get fresh, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Get fresh, fam. Shit. There you go. All right, Vince Summer. Oh, was that Zach Vaughn? All right, way to make a play in the run game. Way to go. Dang, he didn't even. It wasn't like he didn't even meet him at the hole. He beat him through it. He beat him through the hole. I'm surprised Reddy Red ain't up in here. Where my bro Reddy Red at? My man Reddy Red at? My boy King Ivo. Where my bro Ivo and Reddy Red at? Good pick. Oh, what a pick. Okay, Maddox. Okay, Maddox. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. It was too many Eagles fans. I had to stand on the table to say, nah, man, you can't get rid of Maddox. Because, yeah, he could play the slot. He could also play the dime, but he's a safety. He started out playing safety, moving back there. Moving back to safety, yeah, we drafted all these young boys. We brought in Tyler Hall. DeJean probably going to be the slot guy. Might be Mitchell, who knows? But Avonte Maddox is more than just a slot guy. He can play the dime and he can play both safety positions. So literally, he is our Swiss. Him and C.J. Gardner-Johnson are our Swiss Army knives right along with the Cooper DeJean. We got 3 Swiss Army knives on the roster in our secondary. But people talk about something. Well, Maddox can't stay healthy. Dude, he's one of the smallest dudes on the field, and he gets hurt playing Philadelphia Eagle defense, playing with a toughness that a lot of guys, y'all complained about Slay making that comment about tackling. You ain't got to worry about that comment or lack of effort in tackling from Avonte Maddox, no matter whether he's playing slot, whether he's playing dime, or whether he's in a safety spot. He going to get in there and tackle. The reason why I know Maddox going to play like that, because he said flat out when he first came into the league, you know who his mentor was? Malcolm Jenkins. Malcolm Jenkins converted from playing corner to playing safety and told him, hey, man, you can't be one of those dudes that's afraid to goddamn take on the big guy and make sure that the guys coming behind you can come up and do the job, finish the job off. He one of those dudes. I'm going to take on the big guy that's coming to block me so you can come up behind me and do what you got to do to stop the play. That's one of them. He one of them ones. So we gotta, you know what I'm saying, give him a little bit of respect. And even if we lose somebody we got nobody else to play slot, you know he can do it. Yes, sir, he can. If nobody else can play the slot, we know that Maddox can do it. Oh, he's stuck to him too. Oh, Rogers slipped up there up top too. Good sticky coverage by Ringo at the bottom of the. Oh man, nice. All right, I can go ahead and tell you this. Nothing was there for him to throw to because this secondary is not afraid of the receivers that's on the field right now. Like I said, like I watched last week's game, and after last week's game, everybody was saying, man, Kenny Pickett, man, he ain't it. He ain't it. Well, you playing with the backups and their backups. If you put him out there with AJ, Smitty, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, and the starting offensive line, the real starters, you put him out there, you will see that he will be better than what we've seen of him in Pittsburgh and what we've seen of him so far in preseason. All right, all right, all right, all right. See, and another thing I'm not sitting there pressed about either. Everybody talking about, oh, Anaya Smith ain't really doing much. I heard somebody literally try to say that Anaya Smith is already starting to look like a bust. First of all, anybody that says Anaya Smith is a bust, stop talking football. Just stop talking football because you've already exposed that your football IQ is as low as it can be, or it's just not there. Because first of all, Anaya Smith is a 5th round pick. That means he's a project to begin with. Secondly, he came in, he's still nursing an injury that he had when he got drafted. So he's behind everybody and getting the reps and getting comfortable and doing everything. I don't expect Anaya Smith to be somebody that contributes meaningfully for us this year. He's probably most likely going to be a practice squad guy. But when Anaya Smith, when it clicks for him and he starts to be somebody that actually is in the rotation, is actually getting valuable quality minutes, I believe, and this is just my personal opinion, you will have the slot version of Steve Smith Sr. Now, I know that's very high praise, and he got to put the work in. I'm not denying that. He got to put the work in to improve and be consistent. But I believe with his skill set, once it clicks, that's the slot version of Steve Smith Sr. And can you imagine if that starts to click with him before the end of this year and leading into next year, and he start to actually earn some time and gets in the games, and he's consistently being available? AJ Brown, a Devontae Smith, and Steve Smith Sr. light at the slot, man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. My thing is with him, he needs to work on his being consistent with catching the ball and polish up his route running. He polished up his route running and get consistent in catching the ball, he gonna be one of the, because he's one of those guys who takes contact and hit the ball. He catches the ball, he's immediately his foot in the ground, he's turning upfield to get more yards. 9 times out of 10, from the film that I've watched on him and from watching him play in live games, that first guy that tries to tackle him, 9 times out of 10, that doesn't happen. He's one of those guys that I can say is a consistent run after the catch guy. If he get the ball in his hands, say you got him on a short whip route, quick out and in route, you catch him coming across on a quick drag route where he's got at least a step or a step and a half on the defender behind him. He get that ball in his hands and he got some space. Oh, it's a problem. He's one of those guys. He just got to work on being consistent with his catching and his route, polish up that route running. That happened, bro. Ooh. And another thing, don't sleep on. I'm seriously liking the idea of Britton Covey being the slot guy that we use in the slot between the 20s. From 120 to the other 20, I believe, like, if we got to drive the length of the field and we need somebody in the slot, I would trust Britton Covey there. A lot of people don't want to think about it. A lot of Eagle fans don't want to think about what Cole Beasley was when he was with the Cowboys, when Kellen Moore was the play caller. Cole Beasley got paid by Buffalo from being a slot guy in Dallas in Kellen Moore's system. He got paid for that, off of that. If Britton Covey's been studying tape of him and Amendola and Edelman on how to be that short guy, be that small guy in the slot, Red. I got you, Red. So I was wondering when you was gonna pop in. Hop on in, Red. What's good with you, bro? Always good to talk with you. And you can say that Go Cowboys bullshit all you want. I'm sure if my Uncle Marty watching on Facebook or he see this, he'll come across and see that Go Cowboys. He'll like that. But he'll also have to question himself, go where? Because y'all ain't gone nowhere in 29 years. I swear, Ready Red, between you, my Uncle Marty, and my neighbor / best friend, big sister like Monique, who's from South Texas, y'all the only real Cowboys fans that I really sit and have a conversation with where they keep it real. Oh, wait, no, I got to keep it real. My man Keystone Cowboy, he another one. I gotta keep it real. Keystone Cowboy, another one. You know what I'm saying? He keep it real about what the Cowboys is and what they ain't. But here's what I want to know, though. How much confidence you come in here and tell me, how much confidence do you have in Dak Prescott this year? How much confidence do you have in Dak to get you further than you've already been in the postseason? That's what I want to know. That's my question. How much confidence do Cowboys fans have in Dak Prescott taking them further? And no. We already know. Look, we've already established this. During the regular season, Dak is one of the best in the business. You know we ain't talking about that because that's not the standard in Dallas. The standard in Dallas is to compete for championships. And for 29 years, that has not been something that y'all got. So we ain't talking about regular season. We already know what he going to be in the regular season. What is he going to be when it counts the most? How much faith do you have in him? That's why I want you to come in, because as a Cowboys fan, let everybody know how you feel, because I know you keep it real with it. Yeah, but see, that's the thing about it. It's not about just with speed. Cause see, he got some speed on him. Polk got some speed. But if you notice all work, Ringo right there on his hip. Ringo runs a 4.32. He a 4.38 guy. He a 4.37 guy. Get him. Ooh. Y'all, look. Y'all sitting there talking in the chat. Y'all see me post a link in the stream. Get y'all little big head asses up in here. Especially, come on, all work. You know, we ain't talked since since the Cowboys got smoked on in the postseason. Since that lovely divisional round game. Since that lovely divisional round game where the Cowboys was getting drugged. Come on, all work. You know you got to get up in here. We ain't been on the stream together since then. Oh, then again, you might still be in sitting in front of the barber getting that line up. So I ain't gonna rush you. Go ahead and get fly. But Rare, you ain't got no excuse because I know damn well your ass is sitting at home. Oh well, my bad. Tell the lady I said hello. Best wishes and blessings to both of y'all. Ain't no hating over here, bruh. Ain't no hating over here. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If you laid up with the lady, bro, hey, I ain't gonna stop you from that. Hell, if that's what you doing, and y'all laid up, y'all chilling, you ain't got to stay nothing. You ain't got to jump in here at all. Y'all can stay chilling, laid up together with y'all, with each other. Yeah, I ain't that important. Shoot. Y'all, you and your lady, y'all are the two in charge of each other happiness. I'm just here for entertainment, nigga. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Goofy as hell. What the fuck is this nigga doing? Oh damn. 500 online. What you talking about 500? Yeah, I need Trotter Jr. in there in the lineup real quick, man. I need to see the young fella in there because right now, other than to me, and I ain't completely out on the Kobe Dean, but right now, for me, our two best linebackers that I've seen so far on the roster are Devin White and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I'm gonna keep it real. Bruh, red. You act like I don't know that, and 200,000% agree with that. Patriots is buns, ballpoint trash. Like them motherfuckers, they beyond trash. They landfill. They dumpster juice, bro. You know that nasty. You know how some of the dumpsters leak, and they have that nasty ass stinky water that they trail along. Yeah, that's what the Patriots are. They got at least another year and a half of rebuilding before I really look at them and say, okay, might have to look at them. Fuck them. Don't literally, we already know in the AFC East, the Patriots is coming in fourth. Unless Aaron Rodgers get injured again. Yeah, these are Patriot announcements. They don't even bother giving you the Eagles lineup. All right, so here we go. Pickett under center. Shipley is now checked into the game. There you go. All work. What's good, all work?
What's up, bro?
Shit, chilling.
Man, long time no see, man.
Sitting here with
you started back at it.
Hey, had to let you get lined up. I wasn't gonna rush you. You getting lined up now. When you told me you was getting a line up, I said, "Oh, whoa! I ain't gonna stop you now. Get fly, bro. I ain't gonna stop that. You ain't rush that, bro. Get fly for real." I said the same thing to my homeboy the other day. We was on the stream the other day. I said, hey, look, y'all sitting there, we all got mad at Slay talking about he ain't trying to do it. I said, y'all forgot, ain't nobody really look at the context of what he said it in. Right. He said that in the context of Seth Joyner was saying, talk about how we used to tackle back in the day. And then he went and looked at film of that and said, hey, man, look, y'all was sitting there throwing y'all bodies at people and head all in the tackles with reckless abandon. He said, I want to be able to remember who the hell my kids and my family members are when I get older. Now, look, now when we was young, back in the 80s and 90s and stuff, a lot of them players now that we remember, that we love and revere from back then, a lot of them ain't got all their marbles nowadays.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So when he said that, we got to think about it in that context. He said, I want to remember who my kids are when they talk to me, who my family members are when they talk to me later in life. I said, you know what? He ain't wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What Cat Williams say on this special? You got to be in tune with your star player.
Yeah, you right about that. Shit, did we keep him? No, he's still with us.
Hey. First of all, no, I'm not Mississippi. No, I'm not Carolina. No, I'm not Alabama. Yeah, I am a Carolina ass nigga. I'm originally born in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I ain't got no shame in that. Onslow County, stand the fuck up. And I represent them with pride. But Philly raised me from the age of 3 till I was a grown ass man. So I tell people all the time, my birthplace is Jacksonville, North Carolina. My home, that's Philly.
Shit, I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah.
I've been to Jacksonville one time, man. I had a classmate that used to be in the Navy. He was stationed down that way. He had took me down there one year.
My dad, that's why I was born down there. My dad he worked in the Naval Hospital right there on Camp Lejeune.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was a Navy corpsman. And him and my mom met when he was just out on the weekend or whatever. My grandmom and them, like downtown Jacksonville. You go downtown Jacksonville and you ask about the Crawfords. There's a ballpark down there called Johnny Crawford Ballfield. That's my great grandfather.
Okay.
All those little Hall of Fame guys from the Negro leagues, Negro baseball leagues. Back, my great grandfather used to coach all of them guys down there.
Oh shit! Okay, then what's up?
Catfish Jones and all of them. Yeah, my grandpa used to coach them down there in the South. So if you go down to Jacksonville, North Carolina, you go downtown and you ask about the Crawford Johnson family. That's my family.
Okay. And I know when he took me down there, man, he was like, "There, we're going down to Jacksonville." I'm like, Jacksonville. I'm like, shit, we're gonna make it down there one day. I'm thinking he talking about Jacksonville, Florida. I ain't never heard of Jacksonville.
That's look, that right there is exactly what you said. Cause because literally, I told you, I grew up in Philly. Philly's where I got raised at. But when my grandmom and them came up to Philly to go take me down, they was like, "Yeah, we about to take you down. Where you from? We about to take you down to Jacksonville." First thing I said, I'm like, Jacksonville, Florida.
Right.
They looked at me like, "No, baby, you're from Jacksonville, North Carolina." And I said, you got to give me some frame of reference or something from Jacksonville, North Carolina that I would know. She said, it's the largest Marine Corps base on the East Coast, Camp Lejeune. And I said, oh, wait a minute. I said, ain't that where you met Dad at? Mom was like, yeah, he was the corpsman. I said, okay. She said, you were born in the hospital 10 minutes off of base in Onslow Memorial. I was like, oh. I get down there. It's 1:30 in the morning. By 8:30 in the morning, there's like 50 people in the fucking house telling me, damn, I ain't seen you in so long. Yeah, motherfucker, I ain't been down here since I was 2.
Right.
But all y'all motherfuckers know me. And I don't know none of you motherfuckers. Except for one person that I did know. I don't know how I remember this person from that long ago. But it was my godmother, June.
Mm-hmm.
My godmother, June, the moment she walked into the house, all I could say out my mouth was, Mama Junie. And she was like, my baby know me.
Right.
She said, my baby know. The reason why I recognized her face though out of everybody, because other than my mom, my aunt Sabrina, my grandma, and my great grandmother, that was the woman that was the first one to hold me outside of blood relatives.
Oh,
and she would not give. Look, when my mom brought me home from the hospital, my aunt Junie took me. My godmom Junie took me home for 3 days. My mom and them didn't see me for 3 fucking days.
Oh shit!
But when Junie walked back in the house with me, they know they ain't had to worry about shit. Junie took care of me with everything. I ain't never. Junie, he ain't cry. I knew when his diaper was full. I knew when to feed him everything. So that as soon as she walked in, it was just like an eerie feeling. I just looked at her, I was like, Mama Junie. She said, my baby know me.
Right, right.
For the next 3 years after that, I could go walk around in Mama Junie's house. My little brother Jimmy had to buy weed from her old man. He had to buy weed from her. Whenever I walked over there, I'd be like, yo, Pop, I need a quarter. He'd be like, you know, she'd be like, no, it ain't. Not for him, it ain't.
Right, right.
Look, and at that time, it was only 35 a quarter. And it was it was that when that AZ first hit the waves.
Right.
That good
right.
Arizona first hit 35 a quarter. She looked at me, she said, no, it ain't. Not for him. Go, what you mean? She said, look, here's 2 of them. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. She looked, said, that's Joey. She goes, it was the first time he seen me. She said, that's Joey. She goes, oh, you Marie's son. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I was like, you know, my little brother Jimmy. Said, James, and I said, yeah, that's my little brother. He said, I went back around to the house, had to tell my little brother, hey, bro, you ain't got to pay for weed no more. He said, what? I said, you ain't got to pay for weed no more. Every time he walked around there to go get weed, it was just given to him.
Wow.
But that's because that's why I say it's different nowadays, man. See, we grew up back in the day where if you fucked up, your parents, your family ain't even had to be there.
Right.
If you fucked up and did something you knew you wasn't supposed to be doing, the neighbors in the community had the rights to whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And then when your family came, your parents came home, not only did they tell them that they whooped your ass, they told them why, and you got your ass whooped by your parents too.
Yep.
And that's where the term comes from. It takes a village.
Right. Right.
That's why, because it's always been like that. So I grew up with that innately in my, like right now where I live at up here in Erie, PA. My neighbors are within the first 6, I've lived here almost 5 years in this specific neighborhood. Within the first 3 weeks, the kids was out there playing whatever, and they would see, like, if I said something, they were looking like, what is that? But then they would listen to hear what I would say and how I said it. Now with the girls, I would always say, hey, sweetheart, but with the boys, I was really like, yo, look, y'all gotta understand this.
Right. Right.
I've just gotten them. Now, like I say, it took 6 months for them to be cool with me just saying stuff like that to their kids. Now it's to the point, it don't matter where I walk in a 3-block radius. If a kid's acting up and I say something to them, don't nobody say nothing to me. They've all gotten into that mindset, was like, yo, no, he's right. It takes a village. And we need other people that when they see our children out doing something that they know we wouldn't allow, get their ass.
Right. Right. And see, there's a lot of kids these days need that shit, not boy.
See, no. See, what it is kids nowadays were protected by the system, because the moment they came up with that social services and child abuse bullshit, that's when parents lost the ability to discipline the children the way they actually needed to be disciplined.
Right. Well, I ain't. I'm still with that old fashioned.
I ain't give a damn about none of that shit. Any
ain't
child that was a blood relative of mine, act like you ain't got some sense. Think I won't pop the fucking shit out you.
What?
Especially if I know your mama and daddy ain't gonna let you get away with the shit you was doing. I'ma fuck you up and then tell them that I fucked you up and why I fucked you up. Guarantee you they gonna fuck you up again before they even say anything to me. After they fuck you up, they're gonna say, hey, well, look, we appreciate what you did, but next time, wait to let us. Okay, cool. But at first, they're gonna be like, hey, they ain't gonna say shit. They're gonna be like, wait, they did what? They was doing what? Oh, for real? Oh, you think you shit?
And a lot of families they got big mamas no more. Big mamas and
there it is. There it is.
They didn't play that.
See nowadays, what is it? You a big mama now when you in your 40s, your mid 40s?
Yep. Damn near.
See back in the day, my grandmama, when I was 21, my grandmama was in her 60s.
60s and 70s, yeah. 60s and 70s and up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, mind you, I'm only 21 years younger than my mama.
Mm-hmm.
But my mama, I'm my mom's fourth child. My mom gave birth to 5 boys in 7 years.
Okay.
And just like that movie, I am number 4.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And my her first child was born in 75. That's my oldest brother, Terry. I was born in 1980. I'm the last of the Gen X kids that my mom's had. But I also fall in that small category between 75 and 85, just like the rest of my brothers, where they called Zennials. And the Gen X wrote the book on what it is to be a millennial. Reddy Red, no, he one of them too. We grew up, when we were kids, the internet wasn't a thing.
Not sure. No.
Hell, when we were kids, there wasn't even the first cellular phone yet.
Nah.
So you know what I'm saying? We understood how to grow up without all the technology, but the technology came along while we were still young enough to get to learn it and understand it and grow with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say we're the end of, like, we basically, if you were born before 85, you know what it's like to grow up and have to play outside all fucking day.
Yeah.
You know what it's like hearing those words. Don't you be running in and out of my fucking house all goddamn day. What? Close my goddamn door. I ain't trying to air condition the whole outside. We done heard that way too much growing up. Or we done heard this one. This gonna hurt me more than this gonna hurt you.
Yep.
You done heard that right before you done got an ass whooping, ain't you? I'll whooping your ass because I'm only doing this because I love you. Well, bitch, if you doing this to me because you love me, I hate to see when you don't like me.
What?
I hate to see, bitch, if you fucking me up like this when you love me, I hate to see when the fuck you don't like me.
Man.
Fuck, I'm just saying, I hate to see when you don't like me. Fuck when you hate me. Bitch, if you hate me, I ain't trying to be on the planet. I'm trying to be somewhere else.
Shoot, man. Yeah, like that, man. There's lots of them tamed up over the years. I ain't lying to you.
Look, and here's what's funny, man. Like I said this on a live stream before. The one person that can vouch for how crazy my life was growing up he's really my cousin, but I don't see him as my cousin. To me, he's like my big brother. It's my cousin, Lil Marty. Whenever shit went wrong for my mom, and she had all us boys, and she knows she couldn't get in contact with nobody else, she knows need to help somebody, she would call my Uncle Marty. And my Uncle Marty would always say, you know what, Marie? You, the boys, matter of fact, even call Sabrina. You, Sabrina, and the boys, y'all come over here and y'all stay with me, Lil Marty and Brett. So to me, he was never my cousin. He was my brother growing up.
Yeah, I feel on that.
It got fucked up because while this was in Coachville, we was in Coachville, PA. Well, back in the mid to early 80s, the medical diagnosis being bipolar and being schizophrenic That wasn't even a medical diagnosis for white folks, let alone black folks. Well, my grandmother, she was schizophrenic and she was bipolar and she suffered from emotional stress disorders too. Well, during one of those episodes, me and 3 of my brothers got given up to foster care and got put in the system. Now, mind you, when we all finally got back together, my grandmother first seen me, she just held me for like 5-10 minutes telling me, I'm sorry, baby. And I just looked at her, I was like, Grandma, you can't apologize to me for something that you didn't know. You didn't know. None of us knew. Hell, doctors didn't even know. I can't make you feel sorry for something that none of us knew was going on or how to deal with.
Right.
I said, but to be honest with you, that whole time that I wasn't with y'all, it helped me grow stronger. And now I know I can be the person that you saw in me when I was born. Because you're the one that told mom I was going to be the strongest one of your kids emotionally and mentally. Well, obviously I had to go through this in order to be that.
I know what you mean.
My grandmother, I know for one thing for sure, when she died in her sleep and I was in the county jail down in North Carolina, I know for a fact my grandmother died knowing ain't nothing but love from me.
Right.
Ain't nothing but love for me. And that's one thing I always wanted to have on my conscience. Before any family member of mine leave my presence and leave this earth, or I leave their presence and leave this earth, I want them to know, damn it, ain't no hate. It's nothing but love here. Everything that we've ever gone through, good or bad, it's a life experience that is supposed to teach us and help us grow. If you want to harbor ill will towards one thing, that's on you. I ain't got time for it. My spirit won't take that.
I know what you mean.
I'm still wondering when Reddy Red gonna jump his punk ass back up here. trying to sit out there, try to act like he don't want to. All right, fool. I did say you, but then again, I did say go ahead, just lay up with your lady. You ain't gotta hop in. But you know what?
I ain't hollering at them.
There are, other than me and you, I'm seeing 37 people in here. Guess what, y'all? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna let y'all come on in here, man.
Like listen, I ain't hollering at them Ivo and Big Simple in a minute neither though.
That's what I'm wondering where they at. Ivo, Big Simple. I'm wondering where Big Simple and where Ivo at.
Cause how many games they got for the day? Is it more than one a day?
Huh?
Is it more than one game a day?
I don't think so. That I know of. Right now, the only one I see on is us right now. Now I think there might be all right, Saturday at 1. There's one on NFL, but that's Bears and the Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't see no other game on right now unless they gonna. Let me wait and see what this. Just scroll at the bottom of the screen and see if they say anything else is on. Because I don't think I see anything else on.
That cat right
3-3.
Quick. That boy get rolled up on fast.
Okay, Shipley, go. There you go. Follow your block. From 2nd and 22 to 3rd and 2 on a screenplay. Way to play that. Pick it. Draw him in. Get it out your hands when you need it to. Get it in the hands of your running back. Shipley, way to follow your block, rookie. Way to follow your block, rookie. Stay patient. Stay behind the block. No, yeah, we the only one on tonight.
Okay.
Only one on tonight. Let me see.
I know that first guy. I ain't catch the first game, but I seen the highlights of it, boy. That first game we played was crazy. That shit kind of remind me.
No, we're not the only ones on. Baltimore. Oh, that's why Abo not in here. Baltimore playing Atlanta right now.
Oh, okay. I ain't got no he must be going live though. I ain't get no notification or nothing about him being on.
No, I don't think he live though. I don't see him live on right now. But yes, Jen.
I ain't get no notice.
I got him. You good? You can leave him out here with me. Leave him out here with me. Yeah, I don't. Let me see if he's live. I don't see. Yes.
I didn't get no I ain't get no notification from him either though. I ain't never get them.
No, I don't think he's live.
So they must have came on at 7:00 too then. There's a couple games come on Saturday. Hey, Red still in here. Hey, Red, did y'all keep Dak Prescott or did they trade him out or something?
No, they still got him. They need to get a deal done. Please pay him that $60 million.
They still ain't did his deal.
Please, I hope they do.
Damn, he been going through that shit damn near since the end of last season.
Yeah, no, Ivo ain't lying tonight. Ivo might be at work tonight though.
Oh yeah, he probably is. It is damn Thursday.
We should have threw it away. Pick it. Good, party outside, Draco. Let me step out here with my dog. Let him go potty. Go pee. Potty, Draco. Hey, potty. Goofy ass dog.
My man need better awareness in the pocket.
So far this preseason, our best performers on offense have been Will Shipley and defensively for me it's been Trotter Jr. And I want to see. Oh no, Jalix Hunt stepped up too, bro. Jalix Hunt just showed me a little flash, a little bit.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I was kind of, you know what I'm saying, when we picked him in, you know what I'm saying, in the third round, I was like, I don't know about all that. But then I had to do some research. I had to dig down on him and like, yo, who is this dude? He started out in college as a safety.
Oh, okay.
So that he's got a little coverage ability. So then he dropped down to linebacker, and now he's an edge rusher. So I was like, okay, well, if he started out as a safety and then a linebacker, that means coverage shouldn't be a problem for him. So if he's an edge rusher, you can use him as somebody that can, on a third down, you can either send him on the rush, or you can bluff it and have the rush come from somewhere else and drop him in coverage, since he has that ability as a safety anyway.
Right.
So I'm like, hey. And so I started watching tape on him. Yeah, he went to some small schools, but guess what? You know what? People really didn't. You gotta look at it like this. There is a lot of, if you look through the history of the NFL, there is a lot of some of the top defensive players, pass rushers, and stuff like that didn't go to big schools, man.
No, it didn't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not about where you played at, you know what I'm saying, in colleges. It doesn't show up on the tape. Do you have the skills to play this game? And it looked like to me the boy got the skills to play the game at this level. Yeah, he's going to take some work. We're going to see he's going to have some hiccups here and there, some bumps in the road. We're going to see some growing pains with him. But I see him in that Justin, who's that one that plays for the Simmons that plays for the Titans, where he's kind of like that hybrid linebacker, but you can also put him at safety. Or is it at the one with at the Arizona?
Damn. I think I can't call that cat name. I think I know what you're talking about. I can't call his name though.
Where he's a lot kind of like a hybrid linebacker, but he plays safety too.
Is it?
I think it's that Simmons. The Simmons that's on Arizona.
Is it Simmons? Simmons or Bird? I don't know. I don't know. I want to say
Yeah.
Bird, BYRD or some shit. I might be talking about the wrong cat though, but I know you talk about. I just got to see his number and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, like if he can transform into part of that and still be able to have the ability to rush on the edge, yo, this dude Polk on New England, I like him because he makes himself available for his quarterback quickly, and he got a little good peripheral vision. Do a little thing, make some moves, make some people missing. Just run after the catch, dude.
He swift on his feet. I give him that. Did Saquon Barkley use some runs that first game?
No, Saquon ain't. Shit, I'm waiting. Look, I'll put it to you like this. This is my problem with what Nick Sirianni's doing with the team with this offseason. The starters, all of the starters, at least on the offense, should have played at least 1 or 2 series in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Next game, the whole first half. You cannot let their first meaningful snaps be week 1 of the fucking season. Right. He keeps saying, "Oh, we use those joint practices. They're pretty physical. We use them as like game reps." They're not, because they're not tackling to the ground. They're not really simulating the game.
Right.
Who's going to step up? Is it going to be Nick Lover and step up and say, "Hey, I'm the guy. That was the day. You guys can trust me."
I'm surprised. Oh, my man, Big Simple. Where you at, Simple? I'm surprised my man Simple ain't in here. I'm gonna have to go on Twitter and Simple. Where you at, player?
And like I said, that's all.
He might be at work too. Simple, but then again, Simple trying to hide because he don't want to come out until he got something to really talk about with it. Jaden Daniels, because he real happy they got Jaden Daniels and everything. I was happy for him. I'm glad you got the quarterback that you wanted. I'm glad you got a quarterback that's going to actually be halfway decent and help you guys compete. The only problem is what your offensive line look like. That's what my thing is. Watch, I'm about to send Simple a video message too. Yeah. What you doing, player? What you doing, player? Live stream, watch along, player. What you doing? Where you at? Me and all work, sitting here waiting on you. Sitting here looking to see where's Simple at. Where I was Ready Red acting scared to come in. Simple. Player. My bro. Come holler at us. Come chill with me and all work.
Shoot, man, what's going on with Reddit? Hassan Reddit.
Man, look. Here's the thing about it. If you listen to media, you know what I'm saying, they'll say, "Oh, well, Hassan Reddick said he was going to be there at the introductory press conference of this, that, and the third." But here's the problem that the Jets organization and Joe Douglas, who used to be an understudy of Howie Roseman, here's the problem that they made. You made him an offer before he came and did that introductory press conference. Actually, before the trade was even made.
It was
What's
to
good,
the
cuz?
Bears,
Now, what should you say? What you should say is, and that's my Martin Stewart Sr. right there. That the one I told you earlier. It's he's my cousin, but he's really like my brother.
Okay.
That's him right there. What he's the 49ers fan. Now,
Okay.
mind you, this is where me and him always link up in lockstep. His dad, no, we link up in this one instance. We both hate his dad's team. His dad's team is the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, hey, I know you were gonna go there. I know you were gonna go there.
Now,
Well,
remind you though, like I said though, he's my favorite uncle. He's not really like an uncle to me. He's really like my dad.
right,
Just like Marty's not really my cousin. He's like my brother.
right.
But we link up on that because we know 9 times out of 10, like the Eagles play him twice a year, so we might split. But we know that one that we do win, he gonna be down in the dump.
Hey, and,
He already know.
he gave
He
his dad.
already know that he can talk trash to his dad all day
I was
because
just gonna say that. He gave him hell last season.
the Niners done been spanking them goddamn Cowboys the last 3-4 times they done played each other. Hey, cuz, you know what?
Look, he put the
I
skull.
would like to run that back because you know what? Last year, and I'm not going to take nothing from y'all. Y'all won that game fair and square. Y'all spanked the shit out of us. But we did have rookie ass, lame ass, non-experienced play callers on the offense. And we had 2 different play callers on defense all year long, running 2 different schemes. So I'll give you that last year. Last year, you know what I'm saying? Y'all did what y'all was supposed to do. Y'all came into our crib. Y'all put y'all muddy boots up on our table after tracking all the mud all across our white carpet. Y'all made our woman go make y'all some fucking food and smacked her on the ass and told her thank you as she walked away. Y'all did that. That's what the fuck y'all was supposed to do. But here's the difference. When you guys did that, y'all had to turn around the next week and y'all still had more games to play to make it to the playoffs. When we spanked y'all, we got a week off, and then that next week we went to the Super Bowl.
Yep, that's what it is.
Now, hey, cuz, this is why I want to ask you because I've heard them talk about it on all these different shows all the time. Do you think the addition of Saquon Barkley to the Philadelphia Eagles gives us the same impact that Christian McCaffrey gave y'all? Does it give us less of an impact, or is there more of an impact from our side? Because here's what I have to say that y'all got the receiver, y'all got Debo, you got IU, you got Kittle, okay? We got Smitty, we got AJ, we got Goddard. Y'all got Christian McCaffrey, we got Saquon Barkley. Y'all got Brock Purdy, we got Jalen Hurts. Here's where I say we have an extra dynamic, cuz do y'all consider, does anybody in the NFL, any NFL fan consider Brock Purdy a dual threat quarterback? No, but they do for Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a dual threat quarterback, so he's going to freeze some defensive linemen, like some linebackers or a defensive end, to provide even more space for Saquon to run in, or even more space for either Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, or Dallas Goedert, or whoever that third receiver is, to get open and work in the space. You're right, that is less work for Hurts, but Hurts adds another dynamic that Purdy doesn't, because you have to account for Jalen Hurts as a runner as well as a passer. You don't fear Brock Purdy as a runner the way you fear Jalen Hurts as a runner,
Right.
which actually boosts the impact of Saquon Barkley coming to Philly to add with the guys we have outside. So I'm looking at it like this. If y'all find a way to keep Ayuk, and I'm real interested in that rookie y'all got, Ricky Pearsall. I'm real interested in him. I like the way I like what I seen from him. But if y'all keep Ayuk and y'all still have the regular offense intact, I might see y'all in the championship game again. Yes, man.
Right. Hey, what did Minnesota send Kirk Cousins to? Cause he ain't with Minnesota no more, is he?
Like that AFC championship game, the NFC championship game, that especially if we both teams in full strength, and especially what I don't want it to be is, the Niners are coming into that situation on their third string quarterback. No, I want them to be coming in there on it with their starters, and they starting, you know what I'm saying, they're full starters on the offensive line, the skill position, and everything. Because I think offensively and defensively, the 49ers and the Eagles right now, if they were fully healthy, both teams fully healthy right now, both teams fully healthy. No, what I'm talking about having Trent and BA there. I'm saying both teams fully healthy, head up, offense and defense, special teams. That's a low-scoring game because both defenses, to me, is just elite with the right play callers because the defensive roster on both sides is elite. And the offensive skill position, O-line and quarterback abilities, either that's a low-scoring game or it's a high-scoring game, and it's going down to the wire between 49ers and Eagles.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about it. I'm sorry, I'm not sleeping on Detroit. I'm not sleeping on fucking Green Bay. Yeah, Green Bay, I'm not sleeping on them. And I want to see what the Falcons turn into with Kirk Cousins there now. With Bijan.
That where he at.
Yeah, with Bijan and Drake London.
I don't think you heard me when I asked you. I just asked you. I ain't know he went there. What in the
Yeah,
world?
he down in Atlanta.
Is he starting?
Everybody think, but here's the thing: everybody thinks Atlanta is crazy. That even though they just paid Kirk Cousins all that money, they think they're crazy for drafting Michael Penix. No, they not. Because with Kirk Cousins at the helm, you're going to win enough games to where you're not up early enough to get a franchise quarterback high in the draft. Yep. 3 years from now, when Kirk Cousins is done, Michael Penix is ready.
Did they start him?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
What happened to the little young dude they had last season?
Who I think Desmond Ritter, Ritter.
I think that's what his name was, yeah.
Yeah, he might even be third string or he might not even be in the league no more.
Dang, they dropped him like that. See, that's why I said I gotta catch back up on some stuff, man. I've been missing a whole lot.
Don't get me wrong. If he's the third string player, no, you're right, cuz we cannot sleep on the Rams. We cannot sleep on the Rams. Matthew Stafford with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Nah, we can't sleep on them at all. We got to keep an eye on them for real. Another team, to be honest with you, I think another year, if they stay fully healthy, we can't sleep on the Saints either. If they stay healthy.
But yeah, Rams, yeah, that's damn near sleepover team, that boy. You can't sleep on.
Yeah. But see, hold on. The reason why I'm not putting too much stock in the Rams though is y'all ain't got Aaron Donald no more.
Right.
Aaron Donald retired.
What did he go to? What did they trade him to?
Aaron Donald retired.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Aaron Donald retired. And then look, that's two people that I know for sure. In 5 years, when they Hall of Fame ballot thing come up, oh, they definite. And that's Aaron Donald and Jason Kelsey.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. Damn, Julius Peppers just not getting in the Hall of Fame.
Oh no, he in. He just did his thing.
He in. I'm like, damn, he just not getting it. I thought he was already in it though.
Nah, you know who. And look, a lot of people thought this was just being biased when he said it, but I'm sorry, I watched him play. I'm still upset that Shannon Sharp's older brother Sterling Sharp is not in the Hall of Fame.
He ain't in it.
No. And Sterling Sharp was look, bro. I watched the entire career from beginning to end of Jerry Rice.
Cause he older than Shannon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I watched the entire career from beginning to end of fucking Sterling Sharp's career, of Jerry Rice's career. The 7 years that Sterling Sharp was in the league, if there was a number one receiver was Jerry Rice, number 2 was Sterling Sharp.
Okay.
Number 3 would be Michael Irvin or somebody like that. But
Right.
it was either Jerry Rice or Sterling Sharp. I didn't give a damn who the Green Bay Packers played. 3rd and whatever. I don't get 3rd and 4, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20, whatever. My first words when they came up to the line of scrimmage, I hope you can guard Sharp. I hope they got somebody that can cover Sterling Sharp. And it didn't matter if he caught a 5-yard hitch or a 10-yard a 10-yard in breaking route. There would be nobody within 7 yards of him, 7 yard circumference, and guarantee you whatever he needed to pick up to get the first down on that 3rd down, oh, he getting that.
Right.
Because he got enough space to make that move, and I'm getting up there. I'm going to get that yardage that we need first down. And 9 times out of 10, guess where Brett Favre threw the ball? Sterling Sharp.
Yep.
And guess what happened? 9 times out of 10, 3rd and 11, you got double coverage on him. Guess what? He's still wide open by 7 yards. Right. And it's a first down with the catch. Sterling Sharp was that dude, man. I used to tell people all the things, especially when he played the Eagles. I'm like, man, please don't please just put 3 people on Sterling Sharp. Put 3 people on that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm picking. He start doing picking that move around that pocket.
Another one of those dudes from back in the day that I'm kind of like, why? Dude, Art Monk. Art Monk. He played with the Washington Redskins back in the day. That was another dude. Art Monk. Let's see, Don Beebe. Like there were some dogs back in the day in the 90s and stuff like. You talk about receiving dog. Hell, Dion even played receiver sometimes.
Yeah.
Anytime prime time stepping on the other day. That's when you knew, like, that's back when mother was like, hey man, look, I'm trying to be on the field 98% of the 99.9% of the snaps. Okay, you want me to take a playoff? I'm going out for 2-3 plays, and then the rest of the game, I'm on this field.
Man, is it true a lot of people didn't like that cat, man, because he tried to play 2 sports at one time?
Who? Oh, they didn't like Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson.
That more.
Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson are the only 2 people that literally had active professional careers in football and baseball at the same damn time. They were both all-stars.
I ain't know that about Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson was one of the best running backs in the NFL for the Raiders. And at the same time, he was one of the best baseball players in the league for the Kansas City Royals.
Oh, seriously. I didn't know that. I didn't know he did baseball too.
And during that time period, Deion Sanders was the face of the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons, yeah. He
And
damn
he
sure.
was one
That
of
boy
the
hands
best
like
players for the Atlanta. He back then when he got drafted, the first 10 years that he was in any sports at all, he was the face of Atlanta while he was down there.
Yeah, he was. I seen it. I watched that documentary on when they were talking about Freaknik when Atlanta used to do that Freaknik years
Yeah,
ago. Man,
he
Atlanta
was
was
the
going
face
funk.
of Atlanta
Atlanta
back
was lit.
then.
Yeah, Atlanta was lit.
Oh look, don't get it twisted. There ain't much changed by Atlanta. Atlanta's still the same motherfucking way.
It done came down
They
a little
still
bit,
the
man.
same motherfucking way now. It's the thing about it is back then they only did it like once a year. You know what I'm saying? During a couple of summer, like one summer month, they did it like for that one weekend.
Okay.
Now they motherfuckers is just openly like that all day, every day. Like what the fuck?
Right.
Atlanta, them motherfuckers. Look, ain't no shame and shit the motherfuckers in Atlanta do. Motherfuckers in Atlanta, they do that shit with pride and they do it all day, every day. They don't give a
Right.
fuck. I keep telling people, hey, that's why I said when I went back down to North Carolina for a while, I went back down there. I think I was just before I turned 18. I was already done with school and everything, just before I turned 18. And I left like 2 days. No, yeah, I just left December. I'm gonna say, hold on. I can remember the exact day I got back down to North, December 3rd, 1997. My first day back in Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Okay.
December 29th, 2009 was the day I left Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Damn.
All right, bro. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. But when I was down there, bro, I got accustomed to and got used to being just like the people in my fucking hometown because I didn't realize how much people from the city don't realize just how much you just like niggas from the country.
Right.
Them redneck niggas and shit, them country ass motherfuckers, they basically got the same goddamn mindset about shit that we do. Hey nigga, you don't fuck with me and my shit, I ain't gonna fuck with you and yours. If you a cool ass person and we can get along, cool. Let's have some fun and get along. Motherfucker, the moment some disrespect happens, goddamn, we're gonna have to handle it like men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You respect me, I respect you.
Yeah.
You respect my space, I respect yours. You don't start no bullshit with me, I won't start. It's like an old song called Static. Don't start none, won't be none. Static. No.
Right.
Look, a lot of people look. I can still talk about that song right now. I guarantee you, there's some people that's watching right now that have no clue what the fuck that song is about.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what song I'm talking about. Static. No, static. Don't start none. It won't be none. Let me grab this. All right, halftime. So I need to see because I ain't see Trotter playing. I ain't see Trot Jr. because I'm sorry. I think Devin White, and if I rank our linebackers or 1 through 5, where I got them, I got Devin White, I got Trot Jr., I got fucking Jacoby Dean 3rd, I got Zach Bond 4th, and then Van Summer in 5th.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, I ain't seen Trotter on the field during the first half, so I need to see some more Trotter.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, over.
Yeah, you already know. I gotta roll one up a damn self. Oh shit.
Hey, I ain't worried about rolling. I got one blunt left for the night, but when I'm done this, I gotta run to the store and grab me another pack of Rillos. Like that.
Let me take your phone call real quick, bro. I'm coming back in.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you do. Oh, that damn KC people show up. Oh, yeah, they show up. They show up. Now, what I need to see, man, is I need to see, or maybe the reason why they ain't playing Trotter or them like that, because you know what, they already feel as though, you know what, he's gonna be one of the ones that's gonna get some playing time or whatever. So let me not, you know what I'm saying, put too much. Yeah, you know what I mean? Let me not do too much. Ooh, I love it, love it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I always drink while I'm on stream. And for those who don't know, me blaze one for the nation too. You know what? This is how I'm gonna do this now. Currently, I'm too loud, y'all. So I'm gonna put the headset in. So shoot me up, you man. And I'll be okay. Matter of fact, on the matter. Y'all still hear me? Somebody, if you can still hear me, just put the thumbs up in the chat. Just comment a thumbs up for me. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hey, what's good, cuz? What's good with you, Jay? How you feeling? Glad you tuned in, man. Now, you Kansas City fans, you know, you know, we can talk about it. But you know what, Jay? Actually, I can talk to you about this because you can keep it real with me, or maybe you won't. Maybe you won't. That Super Bowl game, Eagles in Kansas City, keep it real with me. I don't know if you heard the interview afterwards. I don't know if you heard Chris Jones's post-game interview after that, but he agreed that was the worst field conditions that he had ever played on. He said it was like playing on a slip and slide. That don't happen. If that's not the case, y'all don't win. But if was the fifth, we'd all be drunk and the world would be trashed as hell. I'm working on it. I'm living too, fam, man. I'm just, I'm staying up here out the way, trying not to overwork myself, overstress myself, and just trying to make sure that I'm a good person to to my lady and the people around us.
So that way, everything that's supposed to come our way does. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you and the lady and the younglings is not driving you too crazy. Actually, I hope they are driving you crazy. Hell, you can use it. You can use somebody driving you crazy for a little bit. Yeah, the field was bad, man. That like I thought it like for real, I thought, I'm saying, maybe it was just something where our players was just complaining because we couldn't get to him. But then I heard Chris Jones say something. He was like, yo, that was the worst field conditions. So then I actually started going back and I watched the game film. And I can go ahead and tell you, on y'all first possession, on y'all first third down, if you go back and watch it, if Josh Sweat doesn't slip when he goes to turn and bend around your left tackle, if he doesn't slip because of how messed up the grass was, Patrick Mahomes is getting sacked and quite possibly as a sack fumble. Because your left tackle in that game, on that third down, he was beat immediately. But when he went to go turn, to go straight down the line to come at, it just, I was like, damn. And then I started, as a matter of fact, there was a couple of times where y'all could have had, y'all could have gotten hurts, but a couple of your D linemen slipped up because they footing wasn't good either. Like the fact that there was only one sack that whole game, y'all got one sack on us, and that was the only sack that happened in the game. Everybody was wondering, like, because we like the best two defensive lines in the league, like, and literally only one sack throughout that entire game happened. Like that didn't seem right to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, and then once you go back and you watch the film of it, because when the Eagles players was complaining about it, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, yo, man, they're just trying to make an excuse. You go back and you watch it again. I'm like, and I didn't want to go back and watch it again until I seen that Chris Jones post-game interview where he was getting interviewed. And he said, yeah, the Eagles players were saying that the field conditions, they were, and he said, man, let me stop you right there. Those are the worst field conditions I ever played on. He said it was like playing on a slip and slide. I had never played on nothing like that in my entire life playing football, not even when I was a kid. Good throw. Good throw. Who is Jenkins? Is Jenkins play tight end or is it okay? Jenkins in slot. Good throw. That throw was on the money though. You don't make that if he doesn't put that in the right spot. If you don't put that right there on the outside, you know what I'm saying? It's not going in. All right, you know what? Now it's not so much of I gotta give Pickett the benefit of the doubt. It's just that it's so much. It seems so much easier. The offense seems the ball comes out a lot faster, and it seems like Tanner McKee actually just already knows. Hey, look, oh, good route. Way to get him to turn his hips and then cut back on it. Nice. Okay, Tanner McKee. I'm sorry. Kenny Pickett might have to be trade bait. Kenny Pickett is trade bait. Yeah, like I was saying, like, yeah, it was if they said it was bad before the game, I didn't hear him say it was bad before the game. I just know after the game, you know what I'm saying, the post game, I heard a couple of our players say it, or a couple of our defensive guys say it. But then I watched when I heard Chris Jones's post game interview after that, and he stopped the reporter mid question and was like, "Go ahead, let me stop you. Yeah, they're not wrong. These are the worst field conditions that I've ever played on in my life, even as a kid." He said, I've never played on it. It's like playing on a slip and slide. And I was like, damn. And then that's when I had to go back and watch the replays and watch the game film of it. And I was like, oh, damn. And then I'm not like being biased, like I just watched it from the Eagles. I know I watched it both perspectives, from when we were on defense and when the Chiefs were on defense. There was some sacks that y'all could have had. There was like at least 3 or 4 sacks that y'all could have had. And there was at least 7 or 8 of them that we could have had. And I was just like, you know what? There's still other reasons why we lost that game anyway. The main thing, the reason why I said, I'll put it on this. There was one play where we threw the ball down the field. If Quez Watkins doesn't try to jump to catch it and he just actually runs through and catches it, he walks in for a touchdown. We lost by 3. If he walks in, we still up 4. You know what I'm saying? That's one way where we lost it. And then when we had it, it was the 3rd and 3. We didn't get it, and there was a 4th and 3. And the coach decided to punt. Y'all, we were still winning that game. The coach decided to punt. And I was like, all year long, any other time, you literally go for it. But here it is in a pivotal moment. You need to go for it to keep the chains going, to try to keep the lead for your team in the Super Bowl, and you decide to punt. And what happened? We punt. And then another thing I want to say that cost us the game too is defensively, Jonathan Gannon did not adjust. How do you get beat? Both back-to-back possessions at the goal line with the same exact play on 3rd down. All they did was just flip the play to the other side. You got beat by the same exact play. So, you know what I'm saying? If you make that adjustment, at least you make that adjustment the second time around. We win that game. Like, bro, but like I said though, I said this because I got a little my homie Isaac, you know what I'm saying, used to live over here, he lives down the block now. He a Kansas City Chiefs fan too. Right after the game, we both just messaged each other like, yo, that's the best fucking Super Bowl game. And I'm 44. That's the best Super Bowl game. That's the most eventful and exciting Super Bowl game I've ever fucking watched. That was the best fucking game ever. Because even though y'all came and took the lead, the fact that Jalen, you down 8, you know, all right, fuck it. I need 8 to tie the game up at least. I'm down 8. I got to get this to tie it up. Not only do you get the touchdown, but you take it upon yourself. Like, look, no, all right, I need this 2-point conversion. Okay, yeah, some people in front of me, but I got to get these points. And you still get it and tie the game up. My problem is, yeah, Bradbury. Oh, no. Marty is not going to give that to you. He not going to give that to you. He not going to give you that. Now, don't get me wrong. Last year's game was good. It was nice. It was good. But the Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl was actually a better game because, like always, Chiefs end the half down by 10. Normally, when they come back and they take the lead, the other person don't come back to come put pressure on him. They took the lead. They did all that, took the lead. That's why I said Jalen Hurts, the year that he came out, they went Joe Burrow, it went Tua Tagovailoa, then it went Justin Herbert, and then Jordan Love. Jalen Hurts was the 5th quarterback took in that draft. In the 2nd round, he was taken. I said before the draft, and I ain't give a damn what nobody else believed about it. I said coming out that draft, Jalen Hurts was the best quarterback. I said, now people will argue with me and say Joe Burrow. I said, but cool. Joe Burrow didn't start for 2 programs. He couldn't even crack the backup spot at Ohio State where he originally enrolled at and was originally played at. He couldn't even crack the backup spot. He had to transfer to LSU. And then you only seen him really for a few games at the end of his junior year. And then his senior year, that's all you said, when their team was already stacked offensively and defensively. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts, as a 19-year-old, run freshman of the year, and the only game he lost that year was the national championship game. Guess who that was against? Oh, my man Smitty in the building. I'm talking about why people didn't realize that Jalen Hurts actually was either the first or the second best quarterback in his draft class. But nobody want to hear all that. They don't want to hear all that because people might think I'm crazy. So what's good with you though, Smitty? What's good with you? Hey, right now I know one thing. I am not happy with what I'm seeing from our defense because I need to know why I ain't see certain people on the field in the first half defensively. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, Bradbury got to go, bro. But I did tell you, Smitty. I did tell you, Smitty. I know your only problem with Maddox is he was always injury prone. But I said, not get rid of him. Move him back there to safety. That's where he should have been at the whole time, really. That's where he should have been at. I think he would have been an even better player as a safety instead of putting him in the slot. He was just the best slot guy we had on the team. Bradbury can go. I'm more partial of letting Bradbury go and bringing back Jalen Mills. I'm dead serious, Smitty. I'm dead serious. I'd rather bring back Jalen Mills. I'd rather bring Jalen Mills back and get rid of Bradbury. Because at least with Jalen Mills, you can keep put him at slot. He can play safety, and he can every now and then you can put him on the outside, but you got to have him in off coverage. And hey, Smitty, hop in with your boy. No, I'm not saying we need him. I'm not saying we need Smitty. I'm not saying we need Mills, but I believe Mills would be better than Bradbury in any position on this team. I don't care whether it's slot, I don't care whether it's safety or on outside. He'd be better than Bradbury. Although I didn't see Bradbury get beat by double moves as often and as profusely as Jalen Mills did during his time here. But boy, at least Jalen Mills would try to run step for step with somebody. At least he would be on their hip pocket. I don't know what's going on with Bradbury. Bradbury been getting toasted too much. It's time for him to. You can't get toasted like that if you basically back there in the safety spot already. How do you let that man get a step on you and you back there in safety? You should be in your back pedal when he gets at least 6-7 yards away from you. You should start your back pedal. At least slowly back pedal. Slowly backpedal. At least slowly get in. If he gets starting to get it closer, if you get at least 3, turn and run. Don't sit there and wait till he get right next to you. Like, what is you doing, bro? If they try to call that as an offensive pass interference, I got a fucking problem. No foul. Okay. All right, and I got to agree with you, Smitty. I'm gonna go ahead and say this: Tanner McKee, QB2. I'm done with the Kenny Pickett experiment because Kenny Pickett, you are the backup, and you literally work with these dudes all the time, and you still like still ain't got no timing, no anticipation for these guys' routes or nothing. Tanner McKee, it just looked like he's just already on it, man. He's just like, all right, look, I already know where I'm going with it before the snap. I'm going here. Okay, oh, that's gonna be open. I'm going there. Like, I don't know what's going on. Was that Nichols? Ah, man. And I'm not gonna lie, Smitty, I'm a little upset we ain't see the starters out there on offense at least a little bit. We should have had them at least out there for a series or two. At least 2 series, no more. You know what I'm saying? At least to get some of that rust on them and get them up to game speed. Because if you're trying to get them their first meeting and you try to give them extended time next week, when the next preseason, come on, man. You asking for these guys to get a little soft tissue. Oh, come on, Harris. You had that. You asking for guys to get little soft tissue injuries and hamstrings and stuff like that. You asking for that, yo. So we got to get these guys some snaps. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I don't like what he's doing right now. I don't like the way Sirianni's running this. Yeah, but how much are they going to play the last game? Because now if we're going to have them out there for the last game, we're going to have them out there for a whole quarter or something like that, or that, now we're putting them at risk of soft tissue injuries that can, you know what I'm saying, keep them out for about a couple weeks or whatever and do damage to or hold the offense back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but only 2 drives, is that enough? But do you feel as though that is enough time for them to actually, you know what I'm saying, get in rhythm and game speed in Kellen Moore's offense? Just 2 drives? Is that going to be enough? I think they got to go more than that. I think at least the first quarter for me. So you know what I'm saying? At least you got a chance of everybody actually getting physical with somebody and actually feeling that way. I think at least the first quarter. That's what I was thinking. Maybe at least the first quarter. Because what I was gonna say was if they was gonna play some today, you know what I'm saying? Get them at least 2 or 3 drives today, and then you can just play them for, you know what I'm saying, a quarter, maybe a quarter, and then a little bit after, and then sit them down, and we ain't got to worry about it. We know they got acclimated to getting their bodies hit, getting into, you know what I'm saying, high usage and stuff like that. Building the stamina up and stuff like that. I don't know if 2 drives is enough for the offense. But here, okay, cool, true, fair enough. But here's my thing, bro, and I just grew up. You get in football shape by playing football, bro. You the only way you get to feel that hit is by getting hit. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying if they not really out there playing, you know what I mean, are they really getting enough of that work in that they need to get? That's not what I'm saying. I know he's not a rookie and he don't need so many reps. But my thing is this: it's not just about Jalen. It's the entire team. And then also it's about setting a mentality, being able to set a mentality that what you want or who you want to be. A few drives really ain't gonna do that. I don't think a few I don't think a few drives is going to do that. I don't think only a couple series is going to do that, man. Like, and I'm all and I get it. You know what I'm saying? We do want to try to keep these guys as healthy as possible. You know what I'm saying? Not have nobody get injured going into the season. I get that part. But at the same time, bro, like how we gonna know if they ready for it if we ain't putting them out there to see if they ready for it? I mean, that's just how I look at it. That is true. That is true. We went to the Super Bowl. We didn't play one series, but we also had more of those practices with other teams. We also had one each for each week. For each week of preseason, we had one of those practices where we was getting that work in. We've only done that once this year. This is the only time we've done it this year. Are we doing that again with the next opponent? You know what I'm saying? So, because if we're not going to do that with the next opponent, then they're going to need that, bro. Those practices that we had against other teams, we had one every week that year. If we're not doing that this year, they going to need that work. That's just how I'm looking at it. I like I said, I don't disagree with you. Jalen not a rookie. He don't need only need so many reps in the preseason before he going. You know what I'm saying? We know he going to lock in and he going to do what he need to do. We've seen Jalen prove people wrong since he came in the league. Oh, he only started 4 games and it didn't look that good in his rookie year. Oh, okay, yeah, well, they made it to the playoffs, but then in that playoff game, then we made it to the Super Bowl. Now they want to talk this shit again this year. I understand. I know Jalen is going to put the work in to do whatever's necessary to be improved to be the quarterback he views himself as and that he wants to be the best person to lead this team. I believe that in Jalen. I believe that in Jalen ever since he was that freshman that won freshman of the year at Alabama. Every time he's been put in adversity and people say he couldn't do this, what has he done? So I believe in it. I'm just saying I need it for everybody. Cam Jurgens, he's just taking over at center now. You need them in-game reps. Tyler Steen and Mekhi Becton. Which one is it going to be? We got to figure out who is going to be there. They're going to need more than just 1 or 2 series for that. In-game, at least in-game, they're going to need more than just a couple series for that, Smitty. You know I love you, bro. You know I love you, nephew. But I think they're going to need a little more for that. I really think that.
They never messaged me. They didn't tell me that. They said it wasn't there yet. Therefore, you're getting information that I didn't even get. So, hello? Try to keep your mind on it. They didn't. Okay. Trying to tell me I was wrong. Because you tell me that they still weren't there. You call and find out. What was I going to put? You didn't say they're still not there. You would have said they're still not there, then I could have called them and found out why. Called the doctor's office. No, I could have called the pharmacy and find out why. I walked up to the pharmacy to find out. You know what?
Wow. Anyway. All righty. Come on, y'all. Damn, defense. There you go. There you go, Nolan. Nolan Smith. Hold on, I got you, Smitty. All right. Come on, tap in. Tap in with me, Smitty. Should be in the chat. It's in the chat, Smitty. Come on in, bro. This is like I need to see I need to see more creativity from this offense right now because this just ain't working for me. Let me see it. Hold on, I'm a DM it to you, Smitty. Hold on. That's bullshit, man. Yeah. Did it.
Margaret Stevenson. Okay. Hey, check your DM, Smitty. Now I'm trying to see what we gonna do. Come on, man. I mean, granted, I just need to see certain players step up, man. I need to see somebody show me something today. Tanner McKee has already showed me enough to where I say he's QB2. I'm looking for somebody who's standing out. Okay, okay. Third one, let's go. Who is it? Will Greer's in that quarterback. All right. Will Will Greer take QB3 away from Kenny Pickett? Smitty, check your DMs on Twitter, bro. I sent you the link there. There we go.
I'm here, good brother. Stop telling me to check my DMs.
What's good with you, bro?
I'm chilling, man. Let me turn this off. This late.
Talk to me, Smitty. You
Man,
watching
you doing
the
too
game?
much, man. Look, I had to tell wifey, man, I gotta crank up on Stu, man. I gotta crank my computer up, man. I gotta holler at Stu.
Well. First off, let me say this before you even jump off the stream. Make sure that you remember to tell wifey I said how she doing.
She can hear you
All
very
love and
loudly,
blessings.
bro. She can hear you very loudly right now. I don't
All
have
right. Look. I mean,
right.
I'm just spewing. I'm just spitting things off my head, man. Like, no, we don't need
Right
Mills.
guard is done, bro. Tyler Steen lost.
I don't agree. I don't disagree with you. But what I want to see is
he just got hurt again. He just got hurt again.
Did he?
Yeah, he almost got
Oh.
carted off. He
Oh.
card and walked
Oh
off
yeah.
on his
Well,
own.
okay. Well, then he gonna have to either work. He gonna have to work to be the backup.
Listen, before that even happened, Mekhi Becton didn't dress out with the rest of the starting O line. That was finished.
Yeah.
Soon as I seen he didn't have pads on tonight like he did in the first game, I knew it was over with. Mekhi Becton is right guard. So the line is locked up.
Okay.
So I believe all they need right now, they don't really need much. I think to me, they was gonna play the first game. Weather conditions didn't allow it. You know how Sirianni feel about open practices. So as soon as the open practice happened, and he was satisfied with what he seen, I could see us maybe playing 2 drives in the last one, maybe no drives. The only person that really want their players out there right now is Fangio.
Yeah, but my thing about it is with our offense though is my thing about it is this. I'm those soft tissue injuries, those are things that linger, and they come from not being in actual football shape, and that comes from not being out there playing, having somebody. I'm saying,
What make you think they're not in football shape though?
it's are they really playing football?
I think so.
They are in practices because, like, even in these
I
joint
think the only
practices,
listen. I think the
because
only
even
person not getting their head knocked off in practice is red jersey with the one on it.
yeah, but the thing about it, in these joint practices and a lot of them, nobody's tackling to the ground. So you don't get that physical contact from another person and then get that impact of landing on the ground with that person. You don't get that in these practices. And I think that those things like that matter because that's
Who
where
on that
soft
team?
tissue
Okay,
injuries and stuff like that
tell
build
me,
up.
tell me the one person on that offense that need to get hit in the mouth that don't do the hitting in the mouth.
And on our offense that need to get hit in the mouth, that
Yeah,
don't do hitting in the mouth.
yeah, because you can't say O line because there's nothing more physical they can do.
Oh no, they cracking heads and getting physical every play, regardless of someone doing some tackling or not. O line and D line, get that.
It's only one. Everybody that's not played, I don't see a reason that they need to get hit. Like I don't see AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, Goddard, or Jalen Hurts needing to be hit to acclimate to the game. And that's really the only people that haven't played, Stu, if you really want to be honest. All the wide receivers three has played. If Paris Campbell was healthy, he would be playing, but he's not healthy. As I've stated already, I didn't trust him before. I still don't trust him. Johnny Wilson played, Anaya Smith played, Britton Covey played, John Ross played. All the guys we need to be on the field, been on the field. The only people you could argue that need to be on the field that haven't, if you want to, is maybe the starting O, but I don't even see them needing to be on the field.
Hey, look, that one right there, my cousin. This is my cousin Zay right here. Look, his dad, him, my other cousin that was in the chat, Martin Stewart Jr., and my other cousin Chili Chill Mode. They are brothers. They all got the same dad. Zay is the youngest. Their dad is a Dallas Cowboys fan. Martin Jr., he's a Niners fan. Chill Mode, that's Jason. He's the Chiefs fan. Zay is the one, he's the Eagles fan right here. Zay is the Eagles fan. Zay said,
so you gotta chill.
Here's what you brought up somebody that I wanted to ask you because I said earlier that I heard somebody say something. They said too many times that I heard this come out of people's mouths on Twitter and in different people's streams. Okay. Would you consider Anaya Smith a bust in his rookie season off season?
No.
I've heard too many people say he's a bust, and I'm sitting there like a fifth round pick.
Drafted him first off. He's a 5th round pick. He was starting.
That's what I'm saying.
We drafted him, and we knew he was injured already. He came out of college. It ain't like we drafted him healthy. He got here and got hurt. We drafted him with a foot injury, and we knew he was going to be out for a significant amount of time. And it's not a lingering injury. Let's nip that in the bud. It's not a lingering injury, but it takes some time when you get that injury to reacclimate yourself to full health, full speed. It might take you 6 to 8 weeks to really feel yourself again, to really be out there moving how you want to move.
And look, this is why I say this is why there's something you ain't never got to explain to me. I literally had staples on my left knee. From my left knee, my kneecap. You know what I'm saying? I had an accident. I got hit by a motorcycle. My kneecap popping out, and staples in. It took me. Yeah, I could walk on my leg within a certain amount of time, but it took me at least
who is EJ Jenkins?
Ooh, Greer. What is you trying to do, Greer?
Did you see
Oh,
EJ Jenkins?
Hey, look, I like Jenkins.
Yeah, but he
I
just
like
ain't he
him.
just ain't showing enough, man. He need more snaps.
I
I
like
ain't saying
him.
listen, I'm not saying he not performing. I'm saying he not showing enough where he not getting enough time on the field to really show what he got. I think EJ can be a steal.
Yeah, dude, he could be a steal, but right now, I'm mad that they took Tanner McKee out and put in real gear. I like what I'm seeing out of Tanner
Nah, I
McKee.
think listen. No. You gotta understand what they're trying to do.
They're
Kenny
trying to
might be
save
losing
him.
Kenny might be losing time too.
Ain't no might be.
Kenny should have played more.
Ain't no might be losing time. Kenny just lost time. Oh, ooh. But yeah, I like EJ Jenkins. I like Jenkins. I think we got him at in the slot, but
He
EJ
a tight
Jenkins,
end.
he's got
He a tight
to
end.
me, EJ Jenkins has got ooh. Will you threw it too soon? If you wouldn't have threw it to the tight end, you had the slot receiver on the right side. The inside receiver was wide open. Oh,
Well, you got to slow down, good brother. I think you on TV, good brother. What you
all
watching
right.
on actual
I need to
TV,
hear
right?
what is your analysis on the linebackers that we got?
Kobe Dean gonna start week 1.
Does he maintain his starting position throughout the entire season?
I think he will if he stays healthy.
I think he starts the season next to Devin White, but I think by at least week 6 or 7, I think Trot takes the spot. The
But
reason why
y'all
I say
see, listen, y'all really not see. Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I understand that we all love this banner here.
it's
Y'all
not.
just stop. Listen. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all
Go
are
ahead.
not pointing out those negatives that Trot is doing on the field. And I just don't want to be the guy that everybody's attacking because I'm pointing it out. He's making a lot of mistakes, dude. Yeah, you see the tackles and the sacks. He just missed a wide open tackle, and guess what? Everybody crashing Bradbury. Nobody didn't see Jeremiah trying to
I'm
fall
not.
on his face.
I'm not. You know me. I don't have a bias about anything. I'm not saying he's ready right now. He still got some learning to do. He got bumps and scrapes to take. He's got work to do to put in to take over that spot. I'm just saying. I think that by that time he'll take it over. He's not ready right now. I can see that. I can
He's
see
gonna
the
get some
mistakes he's
snaps.
making.
He's gonna get some
I can see the
snaps.
mistakes he's making, and I can see the where he's out of position and stuff like that. I just think that by like no later than week 8 or 9, those things they'll
To me
be
personally,
somewhere to
me personally, some of those mistakes ain't just gonna be fixed in 6 weeks.
okay. I feel you on
You
that. I
letting
feel you.
you
Okay.
letting the pulling guard get up in your chest and you got distance and all you had to do is react in the hole. Those are things that you don't fix in 6 weeks. You need
Okay.
somebody to show you some things. So me personally, I feel like he's going to get snaps. He's going to be in the rotation because he does do things Fangio likes good. He's a great blitzer. He's a great read and react on rundowns. So I can see him coming in, relieving Devin, relieving the Kobe. I think Zach Bond's still gonna get a lot of snaps. But I think, to be honest, I think that linebacker 2 spot is never gonna be closed. And I don't even think linebacker 1 is closed. Everybody think Devin White got the spot, but I think he can lose it because I see him do a lot of wrong. He did things that as a vet you shouldn't do. First
True.
off,
Okay.
his first blitz of the night in preseason 1, he went down the wrong hole.
Okay.
And he literally was told by Zach Bond that he was in the wrong hole. He went down the wrong hole.
Got
So
you.
Zach Bond even seen that he was in the wrong hole.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to debate with you on this because maybe you're seeing something I didn't see. There was some, like you said, that play right there. He was in the wrong hole. Where Zach Bond pointed out to him, I did see that.
And look, and Zach Bond told him to move and then went and saved him. Then went and saved Trap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I seen that. That's why I'm like, oh, come on, Job, you had that. Damn, you had that pick, Job.
Josh Job only getting a spot because he a great special teamer.
Josh Job has inconsistency issues with his hands.
He got inconsistencies with everything, Stu. It ain't just his hands, his coverage, his shadowing. It's a lot. It ain't just one thing. It's a whole bunch of things. Hey man, this new kickoff, boy, it's gonna be some good field position. I don't know how long this gonna last in the NFL.
It ain't gonna last long because there's too many people that's gonna get hit too hard, too fast.
Nah, it ain't even gonna be about getting hit, bro. People gonna be on the other side of the 50 too much.
Yeah, it ain't gonna last.
Oh! Yeah, I see what you just seen. I'm behind. I'm streaming. He missed that. Jesus, Job.
That's what I'm saying. Job, he had that. The receiver slipped. He ain't do nothing but just sit there and play on the ball.
No, Job only dropped it because it went in his chest bone. You don't see that boy holding. He done lost all his air.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, you had that. He had that. That was a. If he would have kept his footing, that literally is a pick six.
Yeah.
That's a pick six if he really kept his. If he would have kept his footing.
Whew.
All right, who you think got the CB2 spot?
Isaiah Rodgers.
You think Quinyon starts in the slot? So it's him, Slay, Rodgers, and Mitchell at the slot. Who you got at the safety? CJ, GJ, and who?
It's probably Reed Blankenship. Because both of the dudes I would probably rotate Ed Reed Blankenship out with are hurt. So I think once Sidney get back, I think he get a chance to get a push. But I don't even know what's going on with Sidney. But he's taking I guess he's gonna be out for a little minute. He only got, if he don't come back this week, no, he got 2 more weeks before, if he don't get off the PUP list, he gotta be on it like IR for 4 weeks.
All right. Well, all right. I'm gonna just hear me out on this. I want to give you a different perspective on it. I think at safety, you got CJ, GJ at 1. I think you put the other one as Devontae Maddox. No. And just hear me out while I say it. Just hear me out.
That's too big, but hold on.
Hear me out why I say
before
it.
You explain, I want to tell you why I said no. You got 2 people that's a liability tackler at the safety position as your last man of defense. I need somebody that can wrap up and tackle. And Reed Blankenship is the only one in that room right now that's going to guarantee me a last defense tackle. Vontae, he liable to get hurt tackling.
And I hear that.
He shoulder.
I hear that. But here's the only reason why I said that to begin with. I get what you're saying. I'm not disputing you on it. I'm just saying to start them off as I'm saying those 2 the starter ones, because therefore you suppose they have that third wide receiver on the field instead of having 2 tight ends or 2 backs or whatever. It's 3 receivers. You now have either at the safety spot somebody, either one that could come down and play the slot, whether it's CJ, GJ, or Avonte Maddox that can cover that slot receiver, still leaving your linebackers open to be able to cover the tight end and still keep an eye on the run game while still keeping a coverage safety.
Stu. Fangio don't play man. Nobody's coming down to play. Fangio does not play man. Nobody's coming down to play that slot.
He didn't.
They're gonna.
I'm not saying he does play man, but I'm just saying he does it less. One of the least of all coordinators.
The only time you'll see him, if you see him play man, it's a blitz. So that extra guy was gonna get covered. So now you telling me both of them coming down because the extra guy was already getting covered by the safety because he likes to bring that delayed corner blitz. So the extra guy's already covered. The slot is already covered by the safety. So the linebacker has no choice but to pick up the extra guy.
So here's what I say: if they do it that way, and instead of you got CJ, GJ, Avonte Maddox, but you still bring Reed Blankenship in, and you're not one of the linebackers is off the field.
Big nickel. That's big nickel.
Yeah,
we're gonna run a lot of big nickel anyways.
That's what I'm saying. So therefore, either way,
listen. I know you want Avonte Maddox to have a role. His role is backup, bro. Let's just be real.
I don't care if it's starter or backup. Either way, having him on there gives you flexibility in the secondary.
I don't need him to be flexible. I need him to be there if I need him.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying him be flexible. I'm saying it gives you as a defensive coordinator.
That's why I put Reed back. That's why I put Reed on the field. Guess what? I still can drop CJ and cover the extra guy, and now I got a for sure tackler up top. All I need you to play is deep third.
Okay,
Reed
so
listen, one of Reed Blankenship's strengths is deep third. The problem with him is when you release the extra receiver to him to be covered by him one-on-one. Exactly what you're asking Avonte Maddox or CJ to do. That's when he gets in trouble. But last year we didn't have anybody we could trust to cover. Nobody in that safety room could cover. So now I got CJ on the field. Right?
What you're suggesting though is you're suggesting falls in line with what I'm saying.
But listen, you drop CJ down, and now I'm gonna drop Blankenship back, and now I got a for sure tackler at the safety spot. If anybody make a mistake, if I got Avonte Maddox back there, I'm not guaranteed to tackle.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Avonte Maddox is in the back end. What I'm saying is that he can be whether Avonte Maddox is a starter or if he's the one that comes off the bench. He comes down and covers somebody man too. Blankenship is still back there. If you just take one linebacker off the line.
You keep saying Avonte Maddox is the one coming off the bench, and he's not the one coming off the bench. Did you forget about the little number 33? He's coming off the bench first.
Oh, DeJean?
Yes. It's not Maddox. It's DeJean.
You think week one, first safety off the bench is DeJean? Sorry, no, not happening.
I'm telling you.
It's not going to happen. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Listen, Stu.
Okay.
Why do you think they haven't filled nobody in the extra position? Why do you think they keep swapping 4 different people in that third safety position? Because they're waiting for their prize jewel to get back, to put him back there. Do I want him back there? No. But Fangio and the rest of the defensive staff love what Cooper DeJean does in that rover position as the extra safety because they can drop him at the cornerback, they can put him deep third, and they can play him as a form of a linebacker. He's the one that comes off because they trust him more than they trust Avonte Maddox. They believe Avonte Maddox can be a valuable piece to this defense, but they believe DeJean is the future of this defense. He is the first man off that bench, bro. That's why
nobody is going to dispute the look. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. The future of this defense is DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and whoever they got in the young guys at linebacker. Those young guys are the future of this defense. I'm not denying.
But listen. Cooper DeJean plays an effective role more than anybody else because you can take the linebacker off the field, right, in the big nickel, and then you can turn, if you want to stay on the field with that rotation, you can turn Cooper DeJean into a hybrid linebacker.
True.
He now becomes something that Avonte Maddox or CJ GJ aren't great at.
But this is why I say now hear me out. Here's why I defend against that, saying week one he's the first safety off the bench, because just getting back off the little injury he had.
Why?
You're behind, and getting reps on the field, this and the third. So they're going to put you on that pitch count, and you haven't had much time on the field. You only recently just started doing individual.
How many weeks we got till week 1? 3, right?
Yeah.
We practiced 3 times in pass this week, I think.
How many times will we practice against other teams this week? Coming week?
We don't have any more joints. Listen to me.
That's why I said when you said that year we went to the Super Bowl, none of our starters played. I said we had those all we had joint practices all of those times.
We had Cleveland. I think we did somebody else. But listen, we practiced 3, maybe 4 times in pass this week. By the 3rd practice, Cooper DeJean will be taking more snaps at safety than Avonte Maddox and James Bradbury. Mark my words.
Well, we already know he's going to be taking more than Bradbury because we've been trying to figure out a way for Bradbury to get the fuck out of here since before the last season.
If you read the papers, they taking Avonte and Bradbury almost splitting down the middle that third safety snaps. Cooper DeJean, he's gonna start off second team. You're gonna hear about him on second team.
Yeah, I know.
Days.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you're gonna watch what I said. They're gonna start creeping him in the first. You probably gonna see him in the next game. And the week after that next game, the problem, Stu, is he has an ability to play in one of the preseason games for him to just shine enough for them to justify him being the first one off the bench. That's what I tell you now.
That's the thing about it.
We got Minnesota.
Hold on. That's the thing about
Minnesota.
That's the thing about it. If he plays, when he plays in this next preseason game, if he shows enough, then okay, I ain't gonna hear enough. But as of right now,
listen.
Because as of right now, he has 0 NFL experience and the game speed of the NFL. So therefore, Avonte Maddox has years of that. So therefore, I give him the edge there. So therefore, he's going to have to show enough to actually take that from him.
I don't care
because
about
Avonte Maddox has that experience.
Avonte Maddox has the experience, but he also has the experience of missing games.
And already, he's missing time already. Like, I think we put too much. I think look. I'm gonna keep this real, and this is not just about. And this is about any position.
Who you said missing time? You talking about Cooper DeJean?
Huh?
You talking about Cooper?
Is he not missing time in off season right now in his first year? In his rookie year?
Why did he miss it? He hasn't really. I mean, I don't care about you missing. I'd rather you get hurt in training camp and be back than missing vital moments in the season when I need you.
Yeah, but here's the reason why I disagree with that.
That happens, bro. And
I agree with that to an extent.
That man literally just basically stopped playing college football. 2 months before he had to start playing NFL.
And that's where I say I agree with you to an extent. To an extent, yeah, he in training camp, you get hurt and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. At least you can come back, get there, get acclimated before the season. But in your first rookie year, when you just came, we put a way too high expectations on our rookies that we draft, knowing that they just got done a college season. As soon as they got done that college season, those guys that are eligible for the draft, the first thing they did is they starting to go into those pre-draft workouts. They've had no time really to rest their bodies, to really recoup themselves. And then shortly after they get drafted, they got rookie. Yeah.
You don't think they held Cooper DeJean out an extra maybe a week because of what you said, how we hold our rookies to a higher standard. Hey man, we're gonna keep him out an extra week to make sure he's 110% ready to go. We don't even want any inclination of the hamstring being strained or anything. He might have felt good last week. Now we're going to hold him one more week. We want to make sure everything is good. Because that's what we do. We've watched it. We've heard players say, man, I'm ready to come back right now. And we like, yeah, we think you should be ready too. And what we do, wait an extra week. So I believe Cooper
True.
DeJean probably was already ready a week ago.
True. That is true. That we have been doing that lately. The last few years, we've been doing that.
Yeah.
But I don't. Here's the thing about it. Well, we've been doing that the last few years. But I also been around for 40-something years before that, where that wasn't the case. Where the doctor say, "Oh, you good to go? Oh, yeah, let's get you out here on the practice field." And next thing you know, 2 weeks later, they back out. You've been a part of witnessing that recently, where we haven't bringing D-Jack back and this, that, and Alshon Jeffrey and stuff like that. Oh, I'm feeling good. Matter of fact, the biggest blunder was
the last time we signed Sean Jackson. The last time we signed Sean Jackson, that was goofy.
As a matter of fact, we're going to leave the Sean Jackson one out of it. But I can go ahead and tell you one.
No, we're not. It's the truth. He shouldn't have got signed the last time because guess what? The year before that, he played 2 games, and the year before that, he played 2 games. He had a record of not finishing seasons.
When I said on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and everywhere else, bringing him back would be the biggest mistake. I got excoriated, bro. I got told, you just a fucking hater. No, I'm not a hater. I just witnessed every fucking season that he's had since the fucking last year he was here, and he never finished them fucking healthy. Get him out! Hey, I'm mad we didn't grab him to be the backup.
Who?
Joe Milton.
No, I'm good. Joe Milton and loose cannon on the field, good brother.
True, but at least I know the athleticism to extend the players there.
But he can't make short passes. He can't make the intermediate passes that you need.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, look,
but then again,
listen.
That's where
you go to the young prospects.
Jalen Hurts is the starter. Jalen look at him and go, "Hey, Joe, you need to go talk to this dude in the offseason and work on your shit."
He's probably gonna help him anyways. That's just how Jalen probably help him without him being on the team because Jalen just that type of guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, like my thing is this, bro.
I don't know if a second athlete as the quarterback. To me, I just don't know how that works. I think I know why they keep it opposite.
Oh, he tried to be Jalen. He tried to run like Jalen. He tried to be a combination of Jalen and Lamar.
But still, you gotta stop panicking, man. You gotta stop panicking.
Hey, McCullum, you can't let that boy run into your chest like that. You the one to go back to.
Hey, don't be surprised if he take their spot.
Who, Christian McCullum?
Yeah.
He ain't taking shit.
Man, that boy playing good ball, man.
I'm not gonna say the boy trash, but he ain't it.
The only thing that's might say, listen, the only thing that's got Avante some credit tonight is that interception, man.
Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this: Tristan McCullum on Avante Maddox's worst day at safety. On Avante Maddox's worst day at safety, Tristan McCullum couldn't beat him out.
I like him. Tristan McCullum remind me of Epps.
Okay, so that means you're gonna have to wait at least to the 4th year for him to actually show improve.
You say what?
That means you're gonna have to wait for year 3 or year 4 for him to actually show improve. Like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate who Marcus Epps developed himself into be and who he became. He was very intricate in that Super Bowl run we made. He worked his ass off to become the guy he became to get the bag that he earned. But let's not act like he was really one of them ones. He wasn't.
Who? Epps?
Like I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Epps had a good season last year though, without being on the Eagles. I ain't gonna even care.
I'm gonna keep it real with you as somebody who played in the secondary, both corner and safety, both safety spots. If Vontae Maddox had the same amount of time at the safety position as Marcus Epps would have never seen the fucking field. and that's
I don't know
100.
about that. I don't know about
I'm
that.
100 with. I'm 100% sure with that. If
I'm not
Avonte
sure.
Maddox would have played safety instead of playing slot, as long
He's
as
not a
Marcus
good
Epps did,
safety, though.
I'm telling you, Marcus Epps would have
Avonte
never
not a
seen the
good-
field at safety.
I don't think Avonte a good safety like that. You booting Avonte up a little bit.
I promise you, he would have.
I understand you got a little loyalty between the what is number?
No,
29?
Mark, I'm telling you, Marcus Epps, if he would have seen the field, he would have been the first safety off the bench behind CJ, GJ, and Maddox. If Maddox would have stuck with being safety where he should have been playing the whole time. Because he started his career with us as a safety.
Bring Marcus Epps back right now. He'll take Reed Blankenship's spot.
I'm
Like
sorry.
I said, Marcus
Hold
Epps
on,
had a good season.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Give them both the same amount of time at that position. Reed Blankenship's not beating him out either. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. Maddox, he's not.
Oh man, you being a homer.
No, give them the same amount of time playing that safety spot. Reed Blankenship is not beating out Maddox. I'm telling you, he's not.
Man,
I'm sorry.
You gotta stop
I'm sorry. Everybody gets too hype about Blankenship. I'm gonna call it out. Reed Blankenship was way out of position, and he's slow when it comes to being twitchy.
I don't need you to be fast at the safety.
He's slow. Period.
Man, listen. The safety I played with in high school, bro. He was the baddest safety I ever seen.
18-wheeler slow.
No.
He 18-wheeler slow. I watched him look at a guy cutting in front of him. He still took 2.5 seconds to react to it. He 18-wheeler slow at a red light starting off type slow. He ain't that dude everybody think he is. Blankenship, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it real. Blankenship is buns.
You got to stop.
No, I'm keeping it real. Fuck stop. I'm keeping it real. He buns, bro. He ain't that dude. He ain't that guy, man. I'm sorry. Everybody got all the type of Blankenship because he run fast and he hit hard. He not that dude, man.
He not buns, bro. You got to stop it, bro. I'm not doing that with you. You trying to listen?
Ballpoint trash.
Listen. I'm not doing that with you, your brother.
His footwork. Look, I watched literally. Dude, I watched game after game.
You gotta stop, Stu.
Game after game, bro.
You gotta stop.
Game after game, I watch players make the cut in front of him. He right
y'all
there.
Look back at this video. Remember, Smitty had nothing to do with what Stu was talking about.
No, Smitty Eagle.
Listen,
Smitty Eagle 373 has nothing to do. He does not represent what I'm saying.
As long as you don't put Blankenship in one-on-one situations, Blankenship is a great safety, bro. He just can't. He ain't covering nobody. Now that part ain't happening. I don't care who you put on. Maybe a tight end. Maybe. He's not covering no receiver, no running back, none of that. No. That's not his thing. And I'm not going to ever ask him to do that. We're just not going to ask him to do that. You saying he buns is over-exaggerating. He does what he does good, and when you put him in situations he don't do good, he do bad, real bad. But Fangio is not going to put him in those situations to have to be one-on-one with anybody. Okay? So I don't have to worry about him reading and reacting because he was in a one-on-one situation with anybody. Because last year,
if he back there in coverage, in the zone, ain't he got to read and react?
But he's going to be moving. Last year, Matt Patricia had this man playing safety, but he was one-on-one with receiver folk. He's way back there. He already can't cover. So what did he do? He waited. When Buddy got to him, he was like, which way he going? If you really look at the tape, I know exactly which move you talk about. He actually went the wrong way first. He actually went inside, outside, then he reacted outside. I don't want him in situations like that. I want him already floating back. All he got to do, look, most of the time where he going to be at, the receiver that made a move. All you got to do is find.
Who you got is run? Who you got? What? How many running backs you got us keeping this year?
4.
Who are they? I know Saquon. I know Gainwell. They're gonna keep him. I know Shipley. Who's your fourth?
Kendall.
All right. Look, we agree there because I need somebody short yardage, goal line, 2 yard, 1 yard out.
He the only other back that I think we got on the roster that can produce the power that Saquon got when Saquon come off the field.
Okay. You know what, Smitty? Like I said, we can have these debates all day on the stream and every day. It ain't never an argument. We see things differently. But one thing I agree with, yeah, that right there, your fourth one, that's mine. And to be honest with you,
you actually seen the touchdown before I did. They just scored on my TV.
Milton, like I like Kendall Milton.
Look at that power.
When I watched him in college, just that short yardage downhill, I'm running right at you. I ain't trying to avoid the tackle. I'm trying to run. He's trying to be that Marshawn.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see this 2 point. Don't say nothing.
Oh yeah.
I see the comments about it on Twitter saying that was some nice creativity. Let's see what Kellen drew up for me.
Yeah, he drew up something nice.
Okay. Nice motion. That's what I like to see. Some motion.
Yes. That's what I'm talking. See, that's what I said last year. Everybody
Oh my God, Nias caught the ball for a 2-point conversion.
That's what I said. Like everybody kept saying.
But you see how they trying to get him in his groove, Kellen like, hey, we got to keep him moving. You see how they didn't make him run a route? They got him motion because
that's what he does.
Think about it. No. Think about this. The injury is more planting and moving. We gonna get you in stride, and then all you gotta do is turn around and find the ball.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to. I'm not worried about you making a move on a cut to try to get open because I know you're favoring the leg. Guess what? The easiest thing for an athlete to do, Stu, is run.
Yeah, absolutely. But see, my thing, that's why I kept telling people about it. Like, first of all, Anaya Smith came in off injury. He's a 5th rounder. So that should tell you right there. He's got some work to do. But I said literally,
he's hurt, bro. He's only.
But I said my thing is, and I said this in the stream with you before. I need him to polish up his route running and be consistent at the catch point. Be more consistent. When he gets the ball,
I think his catch point is bad. I do think his hands can get a little bricky at times.
Yeah.
But I think the routes he
cleans those up though. If he cleans those things up,
I think the routes he run well. But I think you know what I'm saying.
Matter of fact, we talked about this before. You said he put on a little weight. You know what I'm saying? Try to build the bulk himself up and everything.
I think he dropped back down though. He back down the regular weight now though.
Yeah, if he, like I'm saying, and he get more consistent with his hand at the catch point, I think as a receiver in the slot, that is a slot version of Steve Smith Sr.
Yeah. If he don't got the aggressiveness though.
Well, he ain't got the aggressiveness, but that physicality to break a tackle or two. He can take a hit or two, bounce off that, and keep going up. He's more of like, I get the ball, my foot's in the ground, I'm turning upfield trying to get more yards.
You say Steve Smith. Oh, good sack.
Steve Smith Sr. I'm thinking about the Carolina Panther years.
Yeah, but I mean, he was crazy. I would give him more like Anquan.
I know because Aguilar. I can't get into Aguilar.
I ain't say Aguilar. I say Anquan.
Oh, Anquan Bolden? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Sneaky fast. Not consistent with the hands, which why he couldn't get paid a lot of times. Not consistent with the hands, but he had the ability to beat you deep, and he can make you miss a few tackles and get some yards.
That physicality he got with it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right on that. Anquan, yeah, definitely.
Well, imagine if Anquan had like some AJ hands.
Woo! Well, why you do that? Has some AJ hands.
If he had AJ hands, he'd be considered a top 10 receiver all time.
Hell, damn, with AJ hands, imagine if he would have had just
Plexico. No, he could have had Plexico hands.
yes, and still what he do? He'd be a Hall of Famer already.
Listen, I can talk this ball, but
All right, and I'm gonna ask you this question because I said this earlier, and I was talking to my man All Work earlier. I don't know how much you've seen of Sterling Sharp when he was playing. Shannon Sharp's older brother.
I seen enough. I mean, he ain't had that much, but you know,
he only played 7 years before his career got ended by injury. But what you've seen of him, and knowing if his career would have been longer, would he be an NFL Hall of Famer in your eyes?
Yeah, I mean, he was on a roll. So I mean, if he continued that roll, the show he definitely would be Hall of Fame.
I'm mad he's not in the Hall of Fame already because he actually NFL analysts back then
ain't long enough.
Yeah, I'm saying, but even back then, they were saying it was a toss-up between who was the number 2 wide receiver behind Jerry Rice, between Michael Irvin and Sterling Sharp. And I used to always say, I'm sorry, Michael Irvin, he got that big catch radius and that physicality or whatever. But Sterling Sharp.
Somebody told me Jerry Rice was number 1, man.
Whoever told you Jerry Rice wasn't number 1 is a goddamn fool. And I'm gonna keep that a whole 100. And then
I can't argue with this. Listen, I can't argue what he said though.
What'd he say?
I mean, the guy he got, I do got number 2. I mean, I can't argue. He had Randy. But it was preference though. Like he's an older cat. He just like, I watched Jerry and I watched Randy, and he said like Jerry did a lot more of the coming across the middle and all that. He just liked the way he said he watched Randy and you could tell Jerry was like a try-hard. He was like, man, Jerry was putting his all out there. He was like, I watched Randy. He said, I watched every game of Jerry. He said Jerry went out there and put 150%. You can't deny it. But he was like, Randy did it effortless.
And that's why people put Jerry above Randy. It's because and Randy said this earlier in his career, very early in his career with the Minnesota Vikings. And it showed up, and people continuously, myself included, hold that against him. Because you did this, you made the statement, man, I don't play when I have to, I play when I want to. Which means you're out there every play, you're not giving it the same as everybody else on your team. You're not giving the same effort. Hi, sis, I know you don't want to show your face on screen, but hello. But that's the thing about it. Jerry knew that he was the best, and he still gave 150% because Jerry felt as though I'm not as fast. Jerry came out of college running a 4.6. Jerry wasn't the fastest dude.
But I can't argue with Randy though. I like Randy. I have no argument to say, you know what? If you say Randy won, the statistics and all that and everything he did, I'm not mad at him. Like, I like Jerry, I like Randy. I'm not mad at him.
I'm not mad at him for it.
If you put Randy 1, and he gave me some facts and things of that nature of why he got him 1, and some of the things he was able to do without having. See, he also used the quarterback factor. Outside of Oakland, Jerry Rice didn't play with a non-Hall of Fame quarterback.
That's true.
Outside of the 1 year. Outside of the 1 year, Randy Moss only played with one Hall of Fame quarterback, and it was only for a year.
But here's the question you have to ask, and you can throw back at that old head. You said it was only outside of the Oakland. He never played with all. Jerry Rice never played without a Hall of Fame quarterback. Well, okay, cool. Who's to say that they're Hall of Fame quarterbacks without Jerry Rice?
Joe Montana went to Kansas City and did it without Jerry Rice. Remember?
Did he win a Super Bowl without Jerry? Did he win?
I think he lost, but he went back.
AFC Championship game and he lost. Steve Young came up, but when Steve Young came up, Steve Young's now a Hall of Fame quarterback. Guess who his number one receiver was?
Did he? But didn't he win one without Jerry?
No. Steve Young did not win without Jerry, and neither did Joe Montana. That's why I say, are they Hall of Fame quarterbacks without Jerry Rice?
I mean, they still put up Hall of Fame numbers without Jerry Rice.
Really, did they? Jerry Rice had over 20,000 yards receiving and over 1,500 receptions.
Steve played what 5 or 6 years without Jerry, didn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't that great without Jerry. He was great for a few years. He was good for a few years because when Jerry left, T.O. had came into his own. And who else is a Hall of Fame wide receiver? Terrell Owens. Like I said, is Steve Young a Hall of Fame quarterback without either Jerry Rice or Terrell Owens?
Hold on now. But so without Jerry, he still put up good numbers, bro.
What was his numbers?
All right, so the season right here, he had 41.
This is still in a rushing era. This is before the passing era came. And I'm not going to deny, Joe Montana was nice.
Listen, okay, he got 4,170 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Then he got 3,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And then the season before that, he got hurt. So he only got 2,515 and 6.
You know what I'm saying? So now add on to the rest. Now add on all those things with Jerry.
But listen, even the years without Jerry,
because without Jerry, that's not going to be enough. That just keeping it steady like that ain't going to be enough.
Listen, but if you look at it, bro, he only really had one great season with Jerry, bro.
He had one great season with Jerry. That don't mean great. Jerry had great seasons with him or without him.
But I'm saying, if you look at his numbers, hold on, you look at Joe. I gotta see this now. Now you're making me research.
Yeah. Jerry Rice was just a different dude when it came to.
What year did Jerry come into the league? Do you remember?
I want to say it was 82, 83.
I'm gonna say Joe would have still been Hall of Fame.
Now, don't get me. Now, Joe still would have been. Now, don't get. Now,
listen. I'm gonna give you Steve. Steve, all his numbers look like
all of them were with T.O. and Jerry. All of them were with Jerry and T.O.
But I see at least 4 seasons without Jerry Rice, where he had 3,500 and at least 17 touchdowns.
And yes, and that was the introduction of to the NFL world of the West Coast offense that was brought into the league with Joe Montana and his coach. Like that was the introduction. So everybody had to try to, but then once they added Jerry to that, that's when the Super Bowls came. It was easy.
Because Joe didn't become the starter until 81.
Huh?
Joe got the start in 80, set 7 games left in the season. Then he became the full starter in 81, 82, 83. Then he get Jerry in 84. His numbers go up a little bit. But in 83, he had a pretty good season. That's why I say 83.
Well, like I said,
83,
Jerry got
81. Jerry get there in 80, 83, 84. His numbers go up. Boom, boom. He got a 86 wasn't really a great season for them.
No,
Him.
86
Yes, it was.
wasn't great. That was
He got
actually a
hurt.
year they had a bad year because they had their offensive
He got
line
hurt.
injury. Yeah.
And Joe went down. He only played 8 games.
Yeah, and they got offensive line injuries too at that, and they had their
He
backup
got hurt
was
at
trash.
87 too.
Yeah. It wasn't until shortly after that, like I think it was the late 80s, right before, like late 80s when they drafted Steve Young. It was like 89, 90.
89 he
When they
played
drafted
every
Steve
game.
Young, and they started,
90 he played 80 every game. 91 it don't look like he played at all.
no.
92 he played 1 game for the San Francisco. Then he got traded halfway through the. So he played 1 game in 92. He gets traded and plays 11 games for Kansas City.
Yeah.
Puts up pretty good numbers for just getting there with 11 games. And then he comes back in 94. That's the year they go to the AFC Championship. He go crazy.
Yep. And that 94-95 season, they lost the AFC Championship game to the Chargers, and the Chargers went on to face the 49ers in the Super Bowl, where Steve Young finally got the monkey off his back and finally won a Super Bowl in that 94-95 year. And then the very next year, that was the last time the Cowboys went to the Super Bowl and won it. So when the Cowboys and the 49ers talk shit about all that, motherfucker, back-to-back years, 30 and 31 years, y'all ain't been Super Bowl champions. Shut the fuck up. That's how I look at it.
Second and 10. Damn, boy.
Yeah, 2nd and 11.
Oh! Eyeball.
Oh, yeah. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We in victory formation right now, cut. We in victory formation right now.
Obviously.
14-13.
You should. What's going on?
Yeah, second and 11 right now. We in victory formation. We ain't doing nothing but taking these.
Is that Zappy? Who? Smith. I don't even know who Smith is. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, it be people on the roster you just don't know, bro. It's 90-something players on that roster.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna know every one of them.
And it's gonna be. Hey, look, a lot of them get ready to get cut here this week.
Nah, we don't do that no more. It ain't like it used to be, Stu. It's one cut. You know how we did it last year. It's the same.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Only one cut and it's done. And that's after the 3rd preseason game. So it'll be next week.
Yeah.
Dad, what up with you?
I think why they do it now, Stu, is they was cutting people early, and now the guys you want to play depth got to play longer in the preseason game.
Yeah, I actually think it's better this way too. So that way, 9 times out of 10, whoever we drop off, we get, you know what I'm saying, we release, with all those guys getting released that all the same week from all these teams, we got a better chance of some of our guys actually making it through the waiver wire. We can bring them back that we want to bring back. You know what I'm saying? But hey.
Well, Stu, I'm gonna get up out of here. This,
all right, hey man, you get up out of here. Tell the old lady. Say what's up. Show love. Give my love to the kids. I hope everything's blessed down there with y'all. Appreciate you for tapping in with me, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you later. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of the watch along of the Stonebird podcast. I am your host, Mr. Stu Vision, in the building. And shit, why not? One last time before I get up out of here, because I am the Stonebird. So let me not forget to keep getting stoned. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe, hit the like button. If you're on the Twitter side, hop over to YouTube side, hit the like button, subscribe if you are not. If you're on the Facebook side, hop on over to the YouTube side, subscribe and hit the like button if you are not. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me and staying tuned. And yes, me and my people that come on my stream with me, we not always going to agree, but we going to talk about it and we going to get to the bottom of it. Once and for all, y'all, it is your host, Stu Vision in the House, Stonebird Podcast, watch along live stream. Thank you for checking in. I'll holler at y'all later. Pizzies.